Welcome to Flaming Sports Podcast. Yesterday began the legal tampering period, allowing teams to talk to players' agents regarding deals. And yesterday got hectic, with many of the top 100 free agents getting money, making deals going to new teams. Today we'll be discussing the top 3 most surprising and least surprising free agent deals, beginning with Milton Williams, who played this year with the Eagles, and is now off to New England on a 4-year, $104 million deal. PFF ranks him as the 31st lineman in the NFL, with an overall grade of 70.1. with having a grade of 90.4 pass rush, which is second in the league with 5 sacks this season. But what makes this surprising is not just the money, but how he got this deal. Originally, there were reports that he was signing with the Panthers this morning, but apparently that fell through, enough for the Patriots to come in and begin their spending spree, practically buying him from the Panthers. Another major deal that went down, which was the Grady Jarrett getting first released by the Falcons after being with the team for 10 years, to getting paid immediately by the Chicago Bears on a 3-year, $43.5 million deal. PFF rated him a 62.1 overall grade with 4 sacks and 35 solo tackles. The surprising part, again, wasn't the money, although I feel like it was a steal getting him then less than $50 million a year, but how just quick it was for a team to get him. I think he'll do well in a new environment, especially being paired up with Montez Sweat bolstering their line. Last surprising player deal this would be the Laramie Tunsil trade, in which the Texans trade him to the Commanders. Texans getting a 3rd and 7th in this year's draft, and a 2nd and 4th in next year's draft, only giving up this year's 4th round pick. While I feel both sides hit in this trade, with the Commanders giving Dane Daniels more breathing room, has like 47 sacks this season, and the Texans getting a lot of draft capital. But the surprising part is, why did the Texans trade their best lineman, while the rest of their line was struggling all season? This may have a way of backfiring for the Texans, but they could make it up by drafting a lineman or two with their extra set of draft picks. Now going to the 3 most unsurprising free agent deals. And to begin, unsurprising deals to me aren't bad deals, but these deals were well-deserved and predictable for the teams involved. First unsurprising deal was a deal between the New York Giants and Paulson Adebo, one of the top-rated cornerback free agents in this class, getting a 3-year, $54 million deal. Adebo is number 1 in forcing completions since 2023, having a PFF rating of 63.3 and 3 interceptions this season, before getting injured in Week 7. The Giants addressed a big need in their secondary, and having being one of the worst secondaries in the league. The next unsurprising deal would have been the Sam Darnold deal. This has been hinted all week, with the Seahawks releasing Tyler Lockett to get an extra $17 million in cap space, while also Geno Smith to the Raiders earlier this week. And just this morning, trading DK Metcalf to the Steelers, freeing up enough money to get Darnold for a 3-year, $110.5 million deal. After a surprising comeback season for Darnold, PFF graded him at 82.7 rating, ranking 5th in total yards, 4,319 yards and 35 touchdowns. Both are 5th in the league. He gets to deal any player would want, firmly establishing him as the Seahawks starter for the coming years. Now, last surprising deal, or deals in this case, would have to be the Colts, and how they handled having the 29th worst secondary this year, with additions of Cameron Bynum, who got a 4-year, $60 million deal, and Travarius Ward, who got a 3-year, $35 million deal. Bynum recorded 3 interceptions and 67 solo tackles with a PFF grade of 63, while Ward recorded 43 solo tackles with a PFF grade of 56.2. Both should be great additions to the Colts secondary, which has lacked in the last couple of years, giving the Colts more to work with in the coming years. Stay tuned for part 2. That's it. Flaming out.